We are live. It has been a long time coming. Show. Haven't spoken to you guys since maybe a few days before my trip to the Bahamas with Buddy Hield. Eman and I went out there, experienced one of the best trips of our lives. I'll put it out there. Buddy Hield hosted us like guests, treated us like family, and for that, we'll always be grateful. I will discuss a lot of the experiences, maybe not on this show. I'm going to bring on one of the coaches, AC, who was part of the Buddy Hield camp in the Bahamas. Very knowledgeable, just overall with his basketball knowledge. He's a coach at Sunrise Academy, where Buddy Hield played at so he went from the Bahamas to Sunrise Academy in Wichita, Kansas, I believe. It's in Kansas. I don't know if it's in Wichita. It might be. But yeah, Sunrise is one of the best academies in the U.S. They were ranked top 8 last year, I believe. So top of the line school coaches. Buddy Hield brought them all out for the Elite 24. And yeah, so I'll sporadically talk about that. De'Aaron Fox has been the talk of Team USA basketball. Very, very exciting news for Kings fans in general. It brings a lot of smiles, which also means that this show is presented by God of Smile Dentistry in Stockton, California. Make sure to hit them up and tell them that Cowbell Kingdom sent you guys. They're awesome people, family owned and operated for years. Big time Kings fans. They support Cowbell Kingdom, what we do, our vision, our platform, and we want you guys to support them as well. We have a lot of new sponsors as well that I'll talk about sporadically throughout the show and other shows. So super exciting news. It's been gun blazing since we've been back from the Bahamas, doing a lot of the sponsorship stuff, taking care of that now. That way we can fulfill all the content needs throughout the season. Right now it's kind of a dead period, but we are getting news because De'Aaron Fox is making headlines nationwide. Everyone's talking about it. He is head and shoulders physically better. He's just physically better than most of these guys that are playing ahead of him. He's, again, people that I've spoken to, he has impressed. We'll get into that as well. Marvin Bagley was on the select team, and Harrison Barnes, it looks like he's going to make the actual team. His experience, he's been there before. Coaches love him. Class act, great professional. How is everyone doing? Again, make sure to slap that like button or dislike button, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I just want you guys to hit it and just get this algorithm stuff going on. Again, a fresh reminder for all the guys and all the people, all the gals and gents that are on this live stream, and for the people that will listen to this on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, Google Play, all of the audio platforms. We appreciate you guys so much. A lot of you guys are already leaving comments. The line is open. Yeah, I'm getting notifications. Again, phone number is right there in the description. It's 209 565 3079. Again, that's 209 565 3079. If you want to call in the show, let me hear your beautiful voices and just talk about the NBA in general. If you guys want to do that, obviously this is going to be heavily on De'Aaron Fox, the improvements that I saw with Buddy Hield. Seeing highlights like everyone does is one thing, but being there, living it, experiencing how much hard work he puts into his craft makes you appreciate a lot of things. And I can generalize that into saying it motivates me to try and perfect my craft, right? My podcasting skills, my social media skills, my videography skills, my editing skills. When you see a guy on vacation put the work that he puts in, you can't appreciate, like, you got so much respect. The level of respect is at an all-time high, and it just inspires you and motivates you, and you know that that specific organization is in good hands when they have a type of man with that type of work ethic like a Buddy Hield. Fast forward to today or this week, Team USA camp. You hear things like, man, De'Aaron Fox has been working 6 days a week this summer. You combine that with Buddy's already known work ethic. Uh, his first 2 years, I would say his first year specifically, there were rumblings that Fox would just put in the average work in, and that was all. I heard that a lot. And now it's changing. He's getting more comfortable with the NBA lifestyle. He loves the game of basketball, and he's putting the work in. You could tell. So maybe he took it personally, right? When there were rumblings his rookie year that, again, he would just do enough to get through, and that's okay. Most of the NBA does that, but it's the great players, the superstars, the all-stars who do more than the average. Those guys are the elites of the elites. And De'Aaron Fox is heading in that direction. It's very important to distinguish these NBA players. Again, they're all great. They were all stars at one point at the collegiate level, at the high school level. But when you get to the NBA, this is a man's game now. And the children are separated from the grown men. And the grown men are those superstars, which, again, I can probably count 8 legitimate superstars. I believe that that word gets tossed around so loosely. There are a lot of all-stars. De'Aaron Fox is heading to becoming an all-star this season. So was Buddy Hield. And that should excite a lot of Kings fans, because if your backcourt, which again, this is a guards and wings game now, it's only going to help your organization if both guys are on the same page. They're both working more, putting in the work a little bit more than, say, other guys. Then that's going to pay off. That's going to pay dividends. A lot of the players who did not want to go to or play for Team USA for the first time in a long time, because the NBA is so much more balanced now, with KD going down east and Clay getting injured. And you guys know what happened in LA with the Clippers and the Lakers getting better. A lot of these guys are training hard, getting together already, trying to develop that team chemistry that you're going to need in April and in May. And when you have those periods of, say, January, February, right, when your legs are a little bit tired right before the All-Star break, that's why supposedly that's what CJ McCollum told Woj on his podcast, that is a major reason why a lot of these guys are dropping out and why he dropped out. So that's interesting. That's interesting. I still think if you have a chance to represent your country and you love this game, then you should be able to play in the summer. It doesn't matter if it's close to training camp or no. This is USA basketball. If Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, all these all-time greats played, you have no reason why not. You have no reason not to play. Like, you should be honored and privileged to play and put on a Team USA jersey. That's how I feel, at least. I don't know how you guys feel. Let me know what you guys think. Lucky Gizmo says, how's the ankle? It's better. I still have yet to jog. I'm aiming for Monday. That is a day where I'm going to attempt to jog at least. Today, I put on the basketball shoes. I don't know if you guys saw it on the story. Put on my ankle brace, tightened it up. It looked super swollen. I had the Adidas Explosive 2017s, Crazy Explosive 2017, and it felt good. I never ran once, dribble, shoot, still shoot. Um, haven't lost that yet, thank God. Definitely a sniper out there, and I felt good bending my knees, having some mobility on the ankle again. Now I was irking, like I was, oh my gosh, I wanted to play so bad being around that environment again. And for the people who are hoopers, you would understand that. But I have to be patient, and I don't want to force things. I probably won't play fives until after my wedding, which is in September. But I'm trying to get some work in, do a lot of the drills that Buddy Hield did with Trey Slate, and we have a lot of the footage. I'm going to try to emulate that and implement it into my game and try to teach that to others because I do want to get into coaching eventually, right? I think that's my end goal, becoming a coach, and I just really enjoy it. I can tell a story of while I was recording a lot of the days at the camp, I caught myself coaching the kids, and it was so funny because whenever we would do the pivot drills, I couldn't move my my right ankle, right? And the guys would be like, "Hey, coach, which leg?" And I was like, "This one right here." I'd be like, "This one, this ankle, like don't move this one, or just or on that one, or just move this one." And so it was funny because everyone knew that I wasn't 100%. Obviously, I don't even think I'm 50% to be completely honest. I still have a lot of pain, and I have a little ibuprofen to take care of that. But I just caught myself a lot coaching these kids while I recording. I'd be like, no, 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 stop. Like, you gotta do it this way. And obviously, I wasn't in my full mode where I could teach because I wasn't healthy enough. But still, I was trying to give them pointers and just tell them what to do and stuff like that. So hopefully, we'll see what happens with that. It's going pretty well here. Again, getting more sponsorships. Clam Society jumped on, Pro Train might jump on as well, and others that I'm working on right now. That's always good. Appreciate all the support from everybody. What are people saying? Bagley and Orange crushes Bagley and the guard from the Spurs are standouts from select team. It seems like I believe they said Bagley may make the 15-man roster. It's White, the guard. His last name is White. I'm slipping on his first name, but yeah. So Bagley may make the next round of cuts, just to give him more experience, which is again, it's a privilege and an honor for him to be around that environment, learning from the best head coaches, um, from a lot of good players around him. Obviously, they're not the elite of the elites like we've had in previous years, but just being around so many hungry, motivated players should inspire you to be better, right? So that should be a good learning experience for Marvin Bagley to inspire him to be better and to try to be on Team USA the next opportunity that he gets. So these are all great learning experiences for all these young players. I heard nobody can guard Fox exactly, and Fox has been very adamant to other people about how they cannot stay in front of him without fouling, without bringing doubles. Like he is a man amongst boys, verbatim, legitimately speaking. That is what I'm hearing. And it's crazy. Like, I am so excited to hear those things. Very, very exciting. How's Fox's jump shot? Again, you can hear things like, oh, it looks good. We'll find out very soon. We're going to see with Team USA what it's all about. He's going to get a lot of open jump shots, I believe, because dudes can't stay in front of him. So they got to give him room. And that shot will be there. We'll see how it is during the game. I mean, it looks good right now when you watch him shoot. Mechanics are solid. He had a strong start to last season, fell off, kind of finished okay, I would say, but being more consistent with that that can easily put him into the superstar level of basketball player if he can just develop a consistent 38 to 40% from three on high volume of shots. That will make him a superstar because the rest will come organically with age, with experience. Leo, do you think Fox will turn out to be better than Shea Gilgeous-Alexander? I think no. I think he's going to be a triple-double type of player. I think he's going to be better than Gilgeous. I like Shea. I don't think he's as good as Fox from a talent standpoint. There's no way. He's solid though. He's very solid. Derek White, appreciate that, Danny. Fox has the Kings close to the playoffs, and Cousins had the Kings in the bottom of the West. Facts. Long as Fox plays under control, he'll be a top 10 league point guard. Facts. He may even be there already, to be honest. Cousins didn't have the same pieces as Fox. Cousins didn't allow those pieces to flourish like Fox. Let's just keep it real. Contextually speaking, again, that's why I would prefer my star to be a guard or a wing, and the rest will take care of itself, as opposed to having a big man who needs the ball so much. Cousins didn't make his teammates better. He's just not Fox. Just call it the way it is. Yeah, but Deadman will give up points by getting 5 fouls every night. So there are a lot of people talking about Rashard Holmes, the Montrezl Harrell. Oh my gosh, Montrezl Harrell is just a beast, dude. I think he signed with And One. I don't know if it's official yet, but he's been repping And One, and And One is back into the sneaker industry. You guys know about that. Montrezl Harrell, bro, he's gonna take that next step. You cannot match his engine. That guy just doesn't stop playing. He plays so hard, and if he develops a jump shot, a fluid jump shot, he's gonna be unstoppable. Like, that dude is legit. He's gonna have a chance to be even better because of all the space that Kawhi and Paul George will generate him. Man, you cannot zero in on everybody, and you already know you got a game plan for both of those dudes and Lou Williams, and then you add a Montrezl Harrell to that. They're gonna be really good, man. I expect them to be number one or number two in the West behind Utah. Utah's gonna be really good as well. Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert. Again, love him in the regular season, hate him in the playoffs, but regular season Jazz are gonna be really good, really good. What will they do in the playoffs? We'll soon find out. What type of step will Donovan Mitchell take? Just like De'Aaron Fox, like how far they will go as far as Mitchell takes them, just like the Kings will go as far as Fox takes the Kings. That's how I see that. And again, a lot of the reports are that Fox is a man amongst boys. No lies there. I can definitely confirm that. And again, I can't wait. August 9th, I believe. We have a Team Blue against Team White tomorrow. And then we'll have sporadic games against Australia. And I don't know if they play Spain. They may play Spain or France. I'm not sure. But we'll keep you guys updated on Instagram, on Twitter, what days those are. That way you mark them on your calendars and you watch some USA basketball. I love international basketball. We got our guys, Bielitsa and Bogdanovic, playing for Team Serbia. Let me see who else on it. Bahamas not playing, so Buddy's not playing. And that's about it. So we got Fox, Harrison Barnes, Bielitsa, and Bogey. We got 4 guys. We'll see what Harrison Barnes does. Is it going to help him elevate his game to another level, being more of a leader on this very young Team USA team? That's going to be very interesting to see. What do you think about like Cousins joining the Lakers? Do you think he regrets his Kings tenure and realized he screwed up? If he hasn't realized that yet, mm, I don't know. Come on. But and I'll just leave it at that. What do I think about him joining the Lakers? It's a win-win. If he doesn't work out again, I feel like he can be, or he's the next Dwight Howard in terms of he's going to balance from team to team because there won't be a team that will commit to him long term. No reason to, especially if you can get him on the cheap like that. If he can produce 12 points a game, 8 boards a game, and 20-25 minutes, that's a win every single time. His ability to pass in the high post, very skilled. Can't take that away from him. Super talented. But in his role, I think he'll be successful because he would essentially be the fourth or fifth option, and that's a good thing. So, role optimization, we'll talk about that a lot throughout, our next podcast. How are guys used? Why are so many players on the Warriors and the Spurs so good, but when they leave, you see a drop off? It's because those coaching staffs understand how to put their guys in the best positions that they can put them. And that's so important because sometimes when those players leave and get paid elsewhere, they're left not having a true role and a real system in place, an environment, team chemistry in place. And then that player goes the other way. And you start questioning, what did I just invest all this money for? That's happened so much with so many teams who grab guys from the Spurs and the Warriors. Just examples from the two most successful organizations in the past decade, I would say. That's what that is. Devin says, "Is your leg and my ankle? It's better again." Earlier, I said that I'm aiming for Monday to jog. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Can Bogey be a sixth man of the year candidate? I believe he can. He's going to be very critical for the Kings. The success of that second unit, he's going to end a lot of games because he's so clutch and his ability to shoot, to play make, just pretty much do it all on offense, honestly. So that is a weapon that you have, that Lou Williams type basketball player, a little bit bigger, can defend a little bit better. And, well, the Kings in general are not very good defensively. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. If they're not the same defensively, I would say I would give the edge to Bogdan because he's bigger and he's more versatile on that end. But on offense, I mean, Lou Williams is a bucket. And if you optimize Bogey in that type of role, then you will see very similar results, especially if he gets that type of playing time. From the bench unit because the team's going to need offense, instant offense, and he can provide that. Are you going to want him being a playmaker or is because his native position is the shooting guard position? So if you put him there with the ball in his hands, not bringing up the ball, but actually giving him a live dribble to make a decision, I'll be a lot happier with that. But that's gonna do it, guys. Just wanted to come on here, 25 minutes, talk with you guys. We'll have more specific topics moving forward. Just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys, see how you guys were. Appreciate all the support. I apologize for the 2.5, maybe 3 weeks of no content on the YouTube channel. But if you follow us on Instagram, you will see the updates. That's where I'm at most of the time. E-Man is on Twitter a lot as well. We both run Cowbell, so anytime you DM us, one of us will see it. If I don't see it, he'll see it and he'll let me know. Whatever it is, we appreciate you guys' support. Don't forget to follow Got a Smile on Instagram as well. And support, if you're in Stockton, support your local businesses if you're in Sacramento as well. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Make sure to slap that like button and share this with all your Kings fans. We'll be talking NBA, other NBA teams as well on the next podcast. And I will be bringing on a guest, one of the head coaches from Sunrise Academy, as a weekly guest. I just loved his knowledge and what he can bring to the table in terms of interest from you guys. I think you guys would really enjoy his insight on a lot of things. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to leave us a review on iTunes. We appreciate you guys so much. And we'll see you guys on the next one.